Hello everybody, it is Reaper here today playing BeamNG.Drive. We have access to the new career mode beta mod called RLS, and it has been released for about 2 days now. I've had a couple times to test it out. It is going to be the 2.2 release once it is released. I just gave myself some money just kind of figuring things out just so that I could go through and see for bugs and whatnot. There are a couple bugs, it is in beta, but let's go ahead and get into this. RLS 2.2 beta playthrough. And we'll go ahead and leave the tutorial on because they said it doesn't matter anymore, and we'll click start. I will link in the description the link to get the RLS mod. Obviously I can't give out the beta, but I will give out the 2.1 link until the 2.2 has been released. We'll also give out the car collection, as there is a whole car collection going on right now. I do play on both controller and keyboard at the same time. I will also link the YouTube channel for Raceless, as he does go over the new features that are going to be in here. As you see, we do start off in a new location. Even though I did have the tutorial enabled, we start off at this new garage that they have made and implemented. This is called the Chinatown Garage. We'll go ahead and use the computer. No vehicles in garage. One thing to note is they did take down the inventory slots down to 2 to start off with, and they fixed the dealerships here so that you can go ahead and pick what you want for car brand. Trusted Auto Sales is the cheap ones. And we'll just kind of go off of here. We start off with 23,000. So let's see. The best bet I am thinking is going to be this Bastion for right now. We'll go ahead and purchase that for 13,400. And the reason why I say that is the rally missions or races seem to do pretty good at a starter payout. So give us a little bit of time here for this to count down. And we will go over that in just a second. This new location is nice. I do have my stuff set up so that you can see the arrests, because I do have cops enabled. I have the map down here. It's only supposed to show up when the car's there, and that's my fault. But let's go ahead and do this. Oh, 5 more seconds. Notice how we only paid 13,000. If I wanted to, I could turn around and sell this and make a little bit of money. But we're not playing chop, shop, or flip here today. So let's go ahead, hop in our car. Start her up. Sounds okay. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started. This thing is a beast, but we will make do. Oops. not crash right off the bat. And I'm gonna get pulled over. Yep. Only if I stop though. Okay, let's go ahead, freeze time real quick, and turn traction control off. Much better. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come over to the racetrack locations and go ahead and try and get started. No, I almost got away from the cops. Okay, anyway, we're gonna come over here and we are going to have a nice clean drift right there. Start off with these. I believe it's this one. Yes, amateur. So we will go ahead and wait to lose the cops because it looks like we can just get started. So, oh well. We'll skip losing the cops and just get in here. Could have gained a little bit more money from it, but oh well. Load times are about what you would expect, but so far they've been pretty good. Click start the engine real quick, put it in sport. Let's not be right next to all of them because they are going to wreck you right off the bat. Yes, I am skipping, even though I don't really need to. Focus time, even though I'm this far ahead already. As you see, it looks like we're about to lap a guy. Only 3 laps. Doing some power slides. Try not to wreck into this guy. We're doing pretty good at keeping the car clean right now. And finish line. And there's our first $5,000. And no damages. But I guess we will really find out if we have damages here in just a second because they are very picky. Yep, see? And there's $1,000 lost. Oh well. Oh, let's go ahead and turn off our traction control again because it did reset. And continue on with race number 2. Can't really avoid damages too well in this race, so we're just gonna go for it. just the amateur races. There's also these same 3 races with the Pro Rally, but this car doesn't have enough power to keep up with those cars just yet. Oh, they're not far behind in the amateurs either. That's why I said you can't really avoid damages, so it doesn't really matter. It's always going to be $1,000 if you have any damage, so I just don't even try in this race. These jumps make it impossible not to have damages, so... Oh, looks like we're getting close to lapping a guy. And race is over. Continue a challenge, start. There's another $5,000. Well, technically 4 if we're gonna... Go ahead, let's get into this last amateur race and click start. Once again, turn that off. We can avoid damages on this race, so I'm gonna try. So much for no damages. Oh well. We'll make more money, it's not too big of a deal. Slide right through there like a pro. Not so much through right there. Oh, sounds like we've got a couple people stuck right here. And now last lap. Go ahead and knock this lap out real quick, and then we'll head back to the garage. I could continue and do the other the pro races, but like I said, this car does not have enough power just yet. And this thing's a bit heavy to actually be running through this. No one behind us right now, so we're doing pretty good. And finish line. Continue at the start. We'll go ahead and back on out of here. We will also tow back to the garage, because it's not going to cost us very much. We'll hop out. Go ahead and hop into our garage. We're going to go in, and looks like we can still make more than what we paid for it, so we'll go ahead and sell it for now. And we will go down to gravel trucks and see. Nope, those are a bit expensive right now. We do have 40 grand, but let's get something used. We're looking for a short bed truck. This will work, but I would prefer one that's got a little bit longer. That's too expensive. Yeah, those are way too expensive. One other spot I want to look at real quick is commercial vehicles. No, we don't want one of those. They are cool, but we don't want one. Nope, no commercials that are within a decent price right now. No service vehicles that are usable. So yep, back to Trusted Autos, and we are going to go ahead and start off with this little D series right here. We're going to purchase this. Wait for it to arrive. And then modify it a little bit. This does take a minute. So while I wait for this real quick, let's go ahead and go over what we're looking at here. So we'll click on progress. That was motorsports right there, which we did. We're going to be doing some laborer. Adventure will level up as you're doing stuff. I mean, specialized will as well. As you see, it is coming soon. We also have taxi coming soon, and additional towing coming soon. So right now we got car jockey and cargo delivery, which are pretty standard. And we could actually do some of the car jockey stuff right now if we go ahead and open up the map. So we are currently here. We could come right here to, let's see, probably one of these auto places down here. Oh, Rich's Motor Company would be perfect. I'm pretty sure that we could do some car jockey there. Anyway, let's go ahead, pull out this since it's now available. And we are going to modify it real quick. we want the standard frame. You don't want the extended or anything else like that. You want the standard frame with the short bed. You don't want the super short bed or the long bed. You want just a regular short bed. So we're going to go ahead and go to bed accessories and scroll all the way down to repo. Click on install. You'll notice that's here. We'll go ahead and take the tailgate and also set it to repo. There we go. Now it's not clipping anymore. We want to come down to front bumper accessories, and we're going to go down to repo bull bar. What the bull bar does is it adds additional weight up front. See how much weight's on the front of that? And it just basically helps counteract the weight of the vehicle when it's in the back here. So now that we've done that, we'll go into here real quick, and we will okay, that's a good radiator. We'll wait for now on that. I do want the high performance radiator just to keep it. Rear suspension, we're gonna want locking limited slip and super heavy duty shocks, and same with this, the ultra heavy duty, and we do want the sway bar as well. And what all of that does, yeah, it's a bit expensive, almost 8 grand here. But what all of that does is it just helps maintain this weight that we're about to have. So now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead, hop into the truck. Oh, I forgot one more thing. And it is definitely best to do this with your vehicle inside the storage. So we're gonna change the license plate to repo, all lowercase, repo. Click OK, and now we will retrieve our truck. And all that does is it allows us to start a Lua script every time we hop in and out of this truck. So we'll go ahead, hop in, start the truck, and it's gonna freeze for a second, and voila, we now have our first repo mission. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna not follow the map for this second, because that area is a bit narrow and we don't need to wreck this early on. And we'll start going this way. Now this truck does not have very much power right off the bat. So if the vehicle that we're working with is too heavy for us, it's best just to leave it there and restart the mission instead of trying to tow something that's too heavy for us. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get down there pretty quick, try not to get arrested. Oh, that's a cop. Slow down before he sees us going that fast. There's another cop. Generally, if you're about 45, 50, you don't have a whole lot to worry about. And do not hit them, whatever you do. Passing like this. Oh. If I don't get a ticket for that, I don't know what it... I got super lucky. I should have gotten a ticket for that. I'm honestly surprised that I didn't get a collision warrant set up for that. Alright. So, the type L. Which one is the type L? Dana type L right there. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna pull it out, and we're gonna set it like right here so that we're not worrying about those other cars. We're gonna shut off the engine and lock the brakes. Go ahead, hop back into our repo truck. We'll go ahead and lower our boom, lower our whole thing. Click O to open the system real quick, and we will line her up to the best of our abilities, which, I mean, I've had some practice at this point. And then we will extend to the car, click O, lock it down, and we will raise the boom. Okay. Oh, getting kind of dark. Go ahead, put our lights on, and let's get a move on. It is extremely dark. It's alright, once the moonlight starts showing, it'll brighten up a little bit. That is one thing that they are working on fixing right now, is it is extremely dark at night. They're working on putting in a whole bunch of lights and a whole bunch more traffic where their lights are on, be a bit more realistic. Look in the cockpit here. That's a cop. Try not to get pulled over. Gotta be really careful going downhill, as these cars are extremely heavy. Even though it might not look it too much with the way that I have everything set up, going over bumps will cause you to lift your front wheels off the ground, causing you to understeer and at some points not have any steering, or even damaging the car. And we don't want to damage the car, because then you lose money. And I know I'm just driving in the middle of the road. I should pick a lane, but oh well. Looks like it might be taking us down to the docks, which is another thing that's been going on with this update, is everything seems to be going to the docks. So that's another bug that they gotta fix. It's supposed to go back to where the car was purchased. So in this case, it could have been plenty of places, but they have all been going back to the docks lately. Which isn't too bad. At least you know roughly where you're going. Makes you kind of feel like you're a insurance fraud repo company instead of a repo company, though. Take everything to the dock to be shipped out of the country. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, drop this car off, and see how much it gives us. Sorry for the not so good commentary, as this is my first video for sure. The lighting is not great for sure, and I can't really fix that until they update the mod. I just got spotted speeding. Oh well. We'll continue on. Luckily enough, we don't get any tickets for trying to evade the cops. But we don't want them ramming into us either. Drop the boom. Oops, too much. Apparently I got the car stuck on this. Try and get it off of us. There it went. Not the way you want to get the car off of you. But didn't really have much choice there. We'll go ahead and re-click O so that we can see through this, and it's gonna be stupid like that. Okay. Sorry guys, we're just gonna have to deal with that. And then when you're ready for a new mission, you'll just pull over, stop wherever you're at, hop out, hop back in. Give it a second for the Lewis script to load. Oh, I'm getting pulled over again, but once again, we're just gonna keep going. Because we don't stop for the law here. Extremely dark. And I'm very sorry, guys. And evaded. 740. That's pretty good. Try not to get pulled over again, right? Or have the cops chase us right away. Okay, now that we're back in the city, let's see if we have any more towing that we can do. Oh, speaking of, there we are. Didn't even have to hop back out and hop back in again. It just, now that we're back in the city, we had a job. So let's go pick up that job. getting that slip angle. So in this case, because of the fact that it's not near any cars, we're just going to go ahead. We'll lower the boom like we normally do. We will back up to said car very gently. We will extend our boom. Click O, lock the car in. Go ahead and raise the boom back up. We will hop back out. Hop into this car real quick. Set the parking brake. Turn the engine off. Hop back into this car real quick. See if we can't make this turn. Gonna be cutting it quite close, but we made it. Alright. And back to the docks it seems. Yep. Been really lucky and we haven't had any trucks or anything, because sometimes you get pretty big heavy trucks. And at that point, that's when you have to be like, oh, don't have a heavy duty enough truck to be doing those just yet, so just follow the arrows. Pretty simple work. We'll do, oop, let's not get hit by this horrible driver. They're very horrible drivers. They're not even driving in their lanes. Oh, I was really hoping the cop would be turning too. It's 40, officer. Let's go. There we go. Not that I can do 40 up this hill anyway. Come on, people. We're gonna go ahead and go around real quick, because I don't want to wait. Sure, you guys don't want to wait. This thing is floored right now, and it's barely doing it. Gotta slow down a little bit, get on over. Try not to be too fast through this corner. Don't want to damage the car. Entitled cop tried pulling right in front of the other car that was right there. Aw, I scratched it. Almost. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop her back down. Open. Retract. And back on up. And voila. That's 2 repos completed. Let's go ahead and see what we got for money. 37,000 almost. So we're almost back to where we were before we built this truck. That's pretty dang good. Let's go ahead and come over here real quick. And let's see if we got any interesting missions. We'll go ahead and view inventory. Oh, this is a dealership. Okay, oops. That's not what I wanted. There's other options. Dealership, 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 dealerships. Yeah, okay, those are just all the dealerships. There is, however, a port stuff over here. Don't remember exactly where it's located. I think it's up here on our left. Just clipped it. Yep, right there. Okay. So we're gonna come here. Okay. That drag would have been really nice. But let's do some car jockey stuff. Any that were available to us? No. Okay, well, I was hoping that we'd be able to do some, but guess I don't have the appropriate level yet. But we'll get there. That drag car would have been really nice. Geez, full throttle and I can barely pass the traffic around me. That's a cop. Slow down. Oh, and he got me for speeding. Oh. It's fine. We're just gonna... rip it. Floor it, floor it, floor it. And we got away from the cops again. Not like it's that hard. Play with the boom a little. Oops. We do have that big repo push bar on the front, so not too worried about that. Now we're gonna pull over real quick. Hop back out. Hop back in. See if we get... there it went. Not sure what that is, but let's go find it and see if it gives us something decent. It says it's a DCT, so I don't think it's gonna be a truck. Oh, that's a ticket. See if we can shoot this gap. Ooh, I didn't realize he was turning. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Front wheel drive. We will go ahead and we will drop the boom. And this time, because I know it's front wheel drive, I'm gonna go ahead, extend the boom. And this right here is why you want to hop in, set the parking brake, and turn the engine off. Alright, we're just gonna come in from the back here. Double check this car. Nope, I wanted the other car. We will neutral it. And now we should be good. Look at that. Lots of understeer with this car. Must be an oh no, it can't be the electric. One thing I have noticed is it does take over your controls, so you might want to redo your key bindings before doing the repo missions. So much understeer. Not every white car you see is a cop either. But just like in real life, if you see something that looks like a cop, it's best to be careful and not try and rear end them. Apparently I have repair forgiveness now for not needing to repair a car for a while. Pretty good. Ooh, we're gonna hit the wall. Yep. That's why I said earlier we gotta go slow. Now my steering's all jacked up. That's fine. We can handle some bad steering. Pretty much full lock to the right the whole time, but we got this. We'll at least finish this job before getting towed back. I could even drive this all the way back, but it's not really worth it. Looks like I just gained 14,000 from that, which is real good. And then we can come in here to our milestones. Click a bit of money from this too. And that brings us to 56,000. We will go ahead, tow us back to our Chinatown garage. Hop out the car. We will hope this doesn't crash our game real quick. You know what? Let's go get a cheap vehicle first. Trusted auto sales. Let's get something that we can use for having some fun while also doing missions. I like this. Go ahead and purchase this guy. We will put into storage. We will click on the repair. Being repaired. We'll wait for this guy to be delivered. We'll come into my parts. Looks like we've got some that we can sell. They added this sell all button. Go ahead and do that. Now we wait real quick. We're stuck waiting to get rid of this. Come on. This will go away in a second. Oh, looks like the car's been delivered. We'll go ahead and we will retrieve it. And we will throw some upgrades on it real quick. And all I want to put on it right now are the cargo box. I am not going to do the roof bars because it gets in the way of the camera. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do that for now. We'll hop into it. And oh, I'll turn on our headlights. Oh. We'll go ahead and we'll park up right here. Parcel delivery, and we will just take everything. Everything that this company has to offer. It just seems like more fun for right now. Much better than just grabbing a car and taking it to the docks. Oh, I got a ticket. Not too bad. 1,640? Holy crap. That's a cop. Nope, I was wrong. It's not a cop. Yeah, I saw that coming. Aw, not my bumper. Well, tap. That's not what I wanted. Dang. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna call it here. We'll go ahead and slap on a repair real quick. Put that back in the garage, and that'll be me signing off right here. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.